Good morning, world.
Has this ever happened to you guys? Stay tuned. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian, and this is Cedric and Brian. Before we get into this viral video, so I'm not sure if you saw this young woman. Anyways, we'll get into that. Obviously, she was unhappy with her husband. So before we get to that, we're going to read a comment because we love your comments, especially this one. This is from @MoreBatteries. @MoreBatteries said, oh God, I bumped my mic. This was for the high Ren video, which we're still getting a lot of views. This will forever be my favorite reaction channel.
What?
You two are so important in today's society. Loved this. Thank you, More Batteries. We appreciate it.
Intelligent individual right there, I tell you.
Did you pay them for writing that?
I did.
All right, so before we get hit this, we've seen this on a few. You've seen it on Twitter, seen it on YouTube.
In all honesty, today was my first time looking at it because you told me about it.
Yeah, I had to tell Cedric.
And it irritated me to none other. I couldn't stop saying it's a damn shame.
And I love to irritate Cedric. So before we do that, please, if you could, support Cedric and Brian and support yourself. Go out and get a hat. This is how we supplement and are able to buy the lights, the cameras, the fancy green screen that I sprayed with spray paint.
Yes. You guys can't see. Brian cleaned the studio for the first time in 18 months.
Long time.
I just bumped my
mic.
Everything's out of place now. Brian moved everything around.
I know. To you guys, it'll look the same, but the carpet hadn't been vacuumed in over a year, so
it's a
I
damn
vacuumed
shame.
it 3 times. All right, so support us. Remember, you can also do the Cash App. If you donate more than $40, and we will send you a hat if you give us your info. And
that's it.
Right?
That's it.
Then, but if you don't just want to donate, then buy something for yourselves. Buy a hat, buy a shirt, buy a mug. Everybody wants one of those mugs.
Yes.
All right, let's get into it because some of you complain that we don't get into the reactions. So we're going to react to this.
It takes a lot. I'm like one of the most happiest-go-luckiest person I know. And this video irritated me. I'm going to tell you why as soon as you guys watch this. I guess the one that says L is for the left ear and the one that's R for the right ear. So
yes, L for...
I have to figure that out. L.
All right, so let's see. I'm assuming it's working. We will see in a second. Okay. So the setup of this, that opening clip, if you didn't see it, it was a gentleman picking up clothes that were being thrown out of a window. And obviously the caption is... what was it? Never let your husband go to Vegas or something like that. All right. And then she follows up with this. So let's take a look.
You in the comments, ladies. My man would never. I thought so too. Trust me. So we had a work convention in Vegas, some kind of construction convention. I'll look into it. This is happening to me right now. I don't have all the deets. I will get them though. I'm a Virgo. You better believe I'm gonna get every shred of evidence I can. Okay, babes? Okay, don't worry about that. I've got it. So, he had a work convention. He was like, hey, that's over our anniversary. Our anniversary is March 11th. And he was like, let's fly out to Vegas together. Let's go to Utah. Let's go to Zion National Park. We'll do some hiking and then we'll spend a day back in Vegas. We were in Vegas. I was there till Monday, and then I flew home Tuesday. So Monday we were in Vegas together after being in Utah all weekend for our anniversary. Had a great weekend. Literally the best weekend. Like I even made a little profile picture on my Facebook of he and I in Vanderpump Cocktail Gardens, and I was like, cheers.
Just so you know, just because I'm the nosy type of guy, I couldn't find her on Facebook. So I don't know if she
did. You look?
I did look. Her name's Rachel Buck, AEL Buck. I found that out. So we'll let this go. But why do people air their dirty laundry on?
That is my beef with this whole thing, and I'm going to get into that. I don't know how much of it you're going to cover.
6 years. Look at my man. He's so loyal. I love him.
She has kids.
Well, we had a great weekend. It's time for me to come home. Do you hear my children? Hang on.
Because you're making a stupid video.
Sorry, I'm trying to make this
Take care of your kids.
Trying to make this as fast as possible because there's so much. Okay, so we had the weekend, beautiful weekend, great anniversary trip, couldn't have been better. Make a sweet profile picture, look at us and how happy we are, our life is great. I thought my life was great. I thought everything was fine. We had some issues last year because he's an idiot, was not infidelity. He's just stupid because he's a man!
This dude, whoever he is a saint.
She's pretty hot. I mean,
dude, you've seen the saying, no matter how hot a woman is, somewhere out there a man is sick and tired of her ish.
Come on,
no matter how hot she is.
Dude, you don't know what happened here, man. Maybe
I don't care to know.
Every reason to be the way she is. It could be every reason. And anyway.
So, had the great weekend. He stayed for work. Apparently on Thursday night, he went to dinner. He went back to Vanderpump Cocktail Gardens with his work people. It was a work event. And then I guess they all decided to go to the strip club. I have nothing against strip clubs. I have something against going to a strip club alone in Vegas while hiding it from your wife.
All right, so backstory. We selected some small clips because it will go on forever. She goes on to say that she doesn't mind strip clubs because she identifies as bisexual. So people forget. So she took down her TikTok. She made it private.
Right. I heard
obviously
that.
From this. Because I hate to tell you this, Rachel or Raquel or however you say your name, is people captured it. Obviously, we're looking at it. Mm-hmm. Your kids, the crying kids in the background now will see what you did to the whole world. You want to see the second part before you comment?
Sure. How much more of this?
Well, we've got the second part. So she did this in 3 parts. So the first part, well, she actually did it in 4 parts. The first part was her throwing the stuff out the window. Then there was this part, and then she went on to a third part, which we're not going to get into. She just expanded on this. She said not only did her husband go to the strip club, but apparently he said he was drugged for 5 hours,
yes.
So he doesn't remember any of it.
I got irritated by a lot of things, but her saying that she hasn't got all the deets yet, and that she's a Virgo. I'm like, what does that have to do with the cost of tea in China?
Well, her dad, her ex-husband, she has an ex-husband, by the way, and her new husband are all Aquariuses. Like, that makes a difference.
And I'm going to irritate some people with this. I am not into all this astrology stuff and like, I'm a Virgo, so I'm going to do this. And because he's a Gemini, he's going to do that. And Aquarius is going to swim away. And it's like, ugh.
That aside, let's get to what happened after she posted her first 3 videos.
It's a damn shame.
Holy shit. Hi, everyone. I want to start by saying thank you for all of the love and support and the feminine rage.
What in the heck?
Wait. So I want to talk about... Okay, I don't know if this is staged or not. I don't know if this whole thing is just to get clicks and to get her TikTok stuff up. But check out this set. I call it a set because it's a set.
Oh, like we have a set.
Yes,
yeah.
We have a set, but we're not pretending to be just off the cuff. So she's in the same room, obviously. The plant, the shadows are basically the same. But on her first video, she's got Betty White there, and I think flipping the middle finger, and then she has a Kid Rock style middle finger statue there. But on the right, she's got a transvestite book next to the middle finger.
Pray for these kids.
So why does she switch it? She's trying to be woke now, and maybe that's why she mentioned before that she's bisexual. And now I'm just wondering, because you're going to see in this one, please be kind, because that's the thing, be kind. course you want to be kind, but all right, let's listen.
But why would you have the middle? You have young kids, and you have that little piece of art that was probably made by Hunter Biden, something like he created, the middle finger, and then like you said, you have Betty White in one feature, and then a book about transgenders or
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just drag queens. I have no idea. She is a hot mess. Trixie and something. I think they're just maybe drag queens. All right, let's get on.
I'm angry and you're angry for me, and I get it because I'm in this too, but please, my life has been torn upside down. We are a one-income household. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Please don't threaten, and please don't try to call my husband's place of work. You're just going to... You're just gonna...
Oh,
cheers.
Here we go. Here we go.
This is my life. And I never, in a million years...
Okay, so there's a tell. I'm going to let this play. But you noticed how she must have looked down at her camera, saw her hair sticking up, and now she's fixed her hair, for the camera. But she's supposed to be so emotionally distraught. I don't know, maybe that's a thing. I don't know. You guys will tell me if I'm wrong. You always do. But now the crocodile tears are coming out.
Well, probably the problem is she's a stay-at-home mom. You need to get out and get a job because you got too much time on your hands.
I thought you appreciate stay-at-home moms.
If they're doing something, but she's sitting here, she's not doing anything.
I know, her kids are crying in the background.
She got too much time on her hands. Go get a job.
Would have thought that this would blow up the way it did.
Who would have thought that?
Clearly it's striking a chord with women everywhere.
No.
And I talked to my husband today. I talked to him, and he said to leave it all up.
Why would her husband say to leave it all up if he's being shamed for cheating on her, being drugged in Vegas?
They're either, number one, they're both attention whores, number one. Or number two, he's punishing her for like, this serves you right. Don't take it down. Leave it up because I want you to get all the smoke. I want you to take all the heat for this. But leave it up.
But like I said, I went and looked at her TikTok account. It's been changed to private, so you cannot look at it anymore. So I wanted to see what she posted before all this, if she was an attention whore before, which she probably was.
So I'm leaving it. He knows it's there. He is ashamed. Nothing is getting solved. I'm shaking. Nothing is getting solved today. Nothing's getting solved tomorrow. I have children.
Yeah, we hear them crying.
I know we're angry. I'm so angry. I'm so angry at him, but please, guys, there are other ways to support me. And cutting off my financial stability is not it. I beg of you, please.
This is on you. You have made your bed, now lay in it.
I just, obviously some of you out there might know more of the backstory to this. I came across this and I thought, we should do this. When I put on here, what's the lesson, boys and girls?
This is why I want to see. You played sports in high school. Some of you played sports in high school as you went into college. There's a term out there that's called "leave it in the locker room."
We can take these off.
Oh, there are things that are going to happen with a team, with a family, that is just not suitable for public exposure.
Right.
Leave it in the locker room. Leave it under your roof. Leave it under your house. The fact that she exposed this, and now she's backpedaling and doing the crocodile tears and says, "How's this going to explode?" This is where I do my Cedric biblical thing. It's the Matthew 18 principle. I'll make it fast. Matthew 18, chapter 15 says, "If your brother or sister sins, go and point out their fault just between the two of you."
Yes. Yeah, she should have just gone and spoken to her husband about what's going on. So one of two things happened. Either it was just an innocent thing, he was out partying with the guys and nothing happened, or 2, he's a cheat, and then she's got to decide on what she wants to do.
It doesn't matter.
But the world doesn't need to know.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Did he cheat on her? I don't know. Did he go to the strip club? I don't know. It's none of our business. We're doing a video about it. I'm just irritated because this is going to get me in trouble. This is not Brian saying this. This is me saying it. Direct all the angry comments to me. More often than not, women, stop being so doggone messy and run into your tribe. I know we can't say that word anymore. Run into your tribe of girls and putting all your business out there. Yeah, they do it with each other. They do it when they're relationships. Like, oh, you won't guess what he did. It's like, did you talk to him about it? No, I can't. I had to come to you 5 first and let you know. Yeah, I'm saying it. Do guys do it? Yeah, they do. But more often than not,
Cedric's always just crying to me, you know?
I don't know if it's a guy thing. It's like, if we have a problem with each other, we come to each other. But like to put, I used, when I had Facebook, which is one of the main reasons why I got rid of it, there were a couple that I knew who actually exchanged barbs with each other on Facebook.
Yeah, I know.
And people are just sitting there just eating popcorn like just, oh, what's he gonna write next? This is great.
Most people are narcissistic. I mean, especially in today's society. Obviously, she's a younger, she has kids, but I would say, what, maybe 30 years old, late 20s?
Yeah.
Early 30s.
And, you know, my girlfriend, she very rarely watches our channel, but she watches the Kardashians, and I'm one of those people like that meme that says, I think the Kardashians are in their 20th season. I am one of those people, I have never seen an episode of the Kardashians. Back in the yesteryear, a long time ago, that's why people watch Springer. That's why people watch The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. You have to throw in some drama.
He does watch The Bachelorette.
I fall asleep on it because my girlfriend will be like, watch The Bachelor with me. Okay, I'll watch it. And it's all, if I can get this messy, and they do that in that show, The Bachelor, because I've seen that much, where things happen and they go back to the group and share it with the group instead of with the individual they're having the problem with, whether it's girl to girl or girl to guy. But that creates the ratings. Like Springer and the Kardashians, they're always having drama. What's her, you guys know, what's her name? Black China. She's the one that dated one of the Kardashian guys, but she's breaking away from the OnlyFans page. I don't have an OnlyFans.
But he doesn't watch the Kardashians.
I read that in the Daily Wire thing, that she broke away from that, and she's doing it with all the lip injections and the butt fillers and stuff like that, and she's like just getting rid of all that. It's just too much drama.
I think this girl might have had some lip injections. Her lip
she needs help. She is a piece of work.
Kardashians. Anyway, just thought I'd bring this up because there's a moral to this story. Let's take this as a, we've got the comedy and tragedy in theater. Okay, Shakespeare, he wrote stuff because you wanted to learn from it, what was going on out there. Oh, here come the dogs again. So we need to learn from this and teach our kids. This is why you don't spend your life posting stuff on social media. Because if this is true, then her life could be getting ruined. Because if they did try to get her husband fired, and now she's not going to have any money and she can't raise her kids, I'm sure she'll start a GoFundMe or something to make some money. But that's the next thing coming.
I just down some notes. The reason you go to that person one-on-one, the reason I go to Brian one-on-one, he wrongs me, I wrong him, it spares his dignity. If he's ashamed about something he did that happened between me and us, I go to him as a brother, as a friend, and say, hey, man, what you did was da-da-da-da. How do we make this right? And I don't have to share that with everybody. It doesn't make any sense.
Am I the only one you're sparing? You don't have any problems?
It's an example, fool. I'm already upset by this. Don't need to make it public. It spares him the possibility of judgment from a wider community. And that's another thing. If I do wrong, and Brian comes to me, it spares me the dignity of a wider judgment from people, because you put it on Facebook, you have it on TV, whatever. Now you have all these judges out there who are viewing, and like you said this earlier, we don't have all the details. We don't know what happened, but we're making a judgment. So that's my advice, and I'm going to end it with this. Number one, if you're having issues with someone right now, go to that individual. One-on-one, you and him, you and her, and squash it. If that doesn't work, number two, take one more person or two more people with you. Like Brian said, you take your clergy with you, take your dad with you, make sure he's strapped, and an uncle, a brother, whatever, and say, hey, this needs to stop. If it doesn't stop, now you got to make a choice. Either you get him to come to your way of thinking, and he stopped doing it, you stay in the mess or you part company. But bringing all these people into it, it just bugs me when people just share their nonsense and their BS. That's one of my pet peeves, as you can tell.
I can tell.
It's
but
just...
it makes for great fodder and content for our channel.
Yes. Yes. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell.
Exactly. That was his cue. Heat it up.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, are we done with this?
Yeah, come on. You had it. Go.
Oh.
Make sure you.
Oh, I wish this family well, but make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, and share our nonsense with everybody you know. Hope things are going well in your households and you guys are handling things in a mature adult fashion. Until next time, I'm Cedric.
I'm Brian. We'll see you later.
Mess. What's the Vanderpump cocktail? He went to Vanderpump cocktail. Pumping. I won't go there.